Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die. The old man took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
That's the best way.
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
That's awesome.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
What? Oh, them. Wow, did you sense that or just hear them? You dirty wizard! Oh, that was a good block. Oh, nice, bro. Oh, I thought that was my friend for a minute. Thanks for the assist, dumbass. Could have used you like 5 minutes ago. When your fate meter is full, fate symbol will pulse. You can then use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Increase your speed and attack power. Lasts until either your fate meter runs out or your fate shift. You fate shift an enemy. Oh yeah! Come on, baby, what you got? Holy crap. Move near an unraveling enemy and press A to perform fate shift. Oh my god. That's sick. That's just nasty. They just got... I'm sorry. They got rocked.
What?
Oh, there you are.
How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible?
Maybe I'm not
Come
mortal,
here.
dumbass.
I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you.
Oh, shut up with the fate,
I promise
bro.
not to tell you if I see your death. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
You must be drunk.
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just... missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not.
Maybe I'm a god.
This is true. And I'm not saying I believe it. And your path is yours to determine.
Okay, I have destinies. Equip the Fateless One. Newly resurrected, your fate is blank, formless, and ready to forge into the shape of your choosing. Ah, I gotcha. So I can choose the Acolyte. You are devoted to an arcane and mastery of elemental forces. So that's magic. obviously. You prefer to destroy your opponents with raw magic rather than through crude and mundane methods. I can do rogue. Unlike many warriors of Amalur, rogues prefer to fight from far away or from behind, so stealth and long range, or by dishonorable means, and usually by surprise. As a rogue, you sneak, dodge, and slather weapons with poison to gain the advantage. This guy, the Brawler, that sounds like something that I'll probably do. With this destiny, you're a formidable melee combatant. You can withstand a lot of punishment, and it's usually more efficient for you to block or suffer an attack rather than dodge one. Seeker. With this destiny, you're a jack of all trades. Proficient in all forms of combat, whether it is melee, at a distance, or magical. I see. Fair enough. I think I might do Brawler.
It could mean nothing. Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
You go do that, champ.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
You better, or death will come about you.
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty.
That's a good fate to have. Alright, peace, bitch.
What does this all mean?
It means you... Oh.
You've unlocked the Infernal Helm for use in the full game. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.
Give me some more Mass Effect 3 stuff, bro. You now have 45 minutes to explore Ordarth in the lands of Dalentarth. The timer halts when you pause the demo or are in a conversation. Take your time. So basically right from here, I have 45 minutes to dink around. Fair enough. Let's go talk to Buddy. So we're just gonna... I like that you have unlimited sprint. That's handy too. Oh, check this out.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Wow, shut up.
Everyone just stand back. The
What's
water
going on?
can't work when you're crowding so close.
What's going on?
Go back. Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you.
As far as you know.
Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace. At least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. That's my opinion. You might call it a Fae nation. One of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly allies, but they do let us be, most of the time. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha. A vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals. Are you playing a trick on me? I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose. Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls.
That's
Or
so
perhaps those are
wrong.
just rumors.
Let's hope so.
You
What a
should be
sick
fine if you
freak.
stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands.
Well, then I'll be fine.
I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured inland to strike behind our lines. Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha were mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. They are wholly corrupted, and they are the enemy.
Alright, we'll see you later.
Can you believe those monks?
Can we beat the shit out of her? Like, kick her? I'm just kidding. Yo, Herc.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
No thanks. No.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it.
Pigs.
I'm going to suggest something
Dirty
a bit
buggers.
untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth.
Ha! At least you admit
Perhaps a
that.
Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. She spends her days on the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.
I could fall into a precipice.
Peaceful Fae make up
It's
the tribe
dark!
of the Court of Summer.
I could
They're
fall
led
into
by
a
a king in
precipice.
a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth.
Okay.
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
Well then, thanks for the information, bro.
I'll go
Bye
now.
now.
Bye now, you cowardice piece of shit. Don't fall into a precipice.